We just got a package. 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 What's going on, guys? Got a delivery for the fish tank. We will be unboxing this later on and talking about the objects that are in here. But today's video is about the hermit crab. But before we get into that, y'all remember this tank right here? Yes, it has been sitting like this for 8 months. Fully cycled, around 2 months of sitting. Plants still look very healthy even though they have no light source. But this was built right around the time that I started not caring about the fish hobby and wanted out. That filter died out 2 months in, and then it just sat like this. But we will be getting this tank up and running again in a later video. What is going on, my fish people, my fish friends? We are in the soon-to-be gallery. I know I've said that so many times, past tense now and so on and so forth. But we're gonna continue the rest of today's video with the unboxing and the story about the hermit crab tank and what happened to our creatures with legs. Get some stuff out of my way. So I purchased some things for our tanks down below. Only a few of the items showed, and got one more thing coming that should arrive tomorrow, and then a few more things that I might have to pick up inside of Walmart. So let's see what's in the box. So I got it upside down, so I was gonna get the address. Got a knife, so we're gonna use both hammer. So let's have a few things in here. Let's see. Yes. These are some products that I love. Let's start with my favorite. Is the air pump. I got a 40-gallon because I'm planning to erasing the other two air filters or air pumps that I have there and just having them run off of one for all 3 tanks. Depending on how many sponge filters I decide I want to put on. These things are amazing, and what makes these things so amazing is you can swap them between fish tanks that are already fully cycled and have healthy fish inside of them, and you can start whole new tank cycles just with a sponge filter. Literally, you take a new tank, fresh clean water, all fresh plants, everything, nothing with beneficial bacteria in it, no chemicals. You take this out of an existing tank that already has a life cycle, throw that in a new tank, and boom, you're ready to throw fish right inside. And then we have the prime. I got a big bottle. This is the first time I brought a bottle this huge because I go through this stuff like no tomorrow. Because before I was doing a water change a week or 2 water changes a week, depending on the fish tank and the capacity of that fish tank. So look at the difference in bottle size for the prime. So this should do me some justice. And then got some tubing. See back there, give you some instruction. I have one of these. That's how I'm going to run the this on all 3 tanks. So I got the prime. The goal is to add that into these 2 tanks here, and then connect the air pump, the sponge filter, onto this tank after I do some cleaning. I know on the last video I said I was going to do maintenance on these 2 tanks. I only end up doing maintenance on the tank above, and the crazy thing is, after the water change yesterday, the cory cats actually laid eggs. So some of them got eaten. As you see here, the light is off. It's going on in a few minutes. Some of the eggs got eaten by, I guess, themselves or the plecos inside of the tank, so on and so forth. But I'm pretty sure there's more inside of here. That makes me kind of want to get a rock with a smooth, flat surface. And the eggs weren't laid that long ago. So we might have another set of some Cory cats get birthed inside of this tank, and I'm pretty sure it was the panda Corys that I did them. If that's the case, they would definitely go into one of these two tanks, because this tank kind of already met the max of how many Corys I want inside of there. I do want to go ahead and get another few tetras for the minimum bottom, because all of the fish in that tank are pretty much bottom fish. So that's it for the unboxing. I want to get into the story about our hermit crab housing over here, and what happened, and why I have the corpse still. Let's get some lighting. So yes, I kept the corpse in here because I actually wanted to see how long would it take for that to disintegrate, pretty much. So what happened was I had a hermit crab passed. So I got another one and then another one. So I had two in here. They end up making a baby, which is this one here. The mother, father both passed. And I guess that's part of the life cycle for hermit crabs. The mother dies first, then the father gets into the shell that the mother passed in, where the baby's at, and then he passes. And what I think happened is that the baby eats the back part of the parents. But for some reason, he didn't make it. I'm not sure why. Could be temperature or whatnot, because I didn't have this heated or anything like that. Did research. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of information out there on these things. But yeah, they just passed. Nothing crazy. The story ain't nothing wild. They just passed, I guess, cycle life of giving birth. And then I'm not too sure why the baby passed, because there's tons of shells. Obviously, there's still food there. There was constant water inside of here. When I gave up on the tanks, this was probably the only thing that I was still maintaining and cleaning consistently. And the hermit crab still died. But it's been, I want to say it's been 3 to 4 months maybe since it passed, and it's still in like very good shape. The only thing that really like disintegrated, what's the word that I'm looking for? Disintegrated was the under part and the eyeballs. So that's what happened to the hermit crab cage. I would not ever just walked into a spider web. I would not ever get another hermit crab in my life. They are like dwarf gouramis. They just don't last for me. And so yeah, tomorrow we'll pick up with the actual cleaning of the two bottom tanks, siphoning, and then we'll discuss the housing of those fish tanks when they fully cycle to the point where they're supposed to be. Other than that, that was today's video, guys. I just wanted to show you the unboxing and tell you what happened to the hermit crabs and why they passed. And that's about it, man. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching the other video. It got a lot of views. Drop some likes on it. Don't be afraid. Drop comments. Give me ideas for fish housing for the two tanks down here. And let's see what happens. Let's see what happens to the future.